Their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our... And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for reporting.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Dallas, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Curry is out there with Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5. Murray outside. With the floater. And that one good.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Doncic outside. Outside for Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Barton against Hardaway. On the wing, Harris. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Doncic. Count it.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Harris kicks to Millsap. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic passes to Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Murray against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Passes to Murray. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Porzingis passes to Powell. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Hardaway for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
Here's Craig. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kleba against Grant. Right for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. Morris, no good. Now, Wright. Over Morris. With one on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after the...
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Plumlee out there with Grant. Then it's Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at shooting guard. Cauley-Stein dishes to Barea. Drills the three-pointer. Barea's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here is Plumlee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Porter kicks to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Craig. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. Zinkas, he's checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in, and Murray's subbed in for Morris. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 10.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep, where he is just lights out.
Murray against Barea. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Down low, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That puts them in the lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Doncic feeling it out. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Harris. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Murray nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the inside. Doncic kicks to Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 6.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Misses, and he wants that one back.
Normally he'll drill that shot.
It's a tie game in Dallas. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks have been one of the more stable organizations in the NBA.
The ownership has been stable, been consistent. Management has been great. Rick Carlisle, coaching staff has been there, stable. Stability breeds